Bloom Lake Flats is unique. It's been an 8-year process. It's a partnership with Clare Housing and PPL.
It's our first family building. It's the first building that houses both singles and families.
For me, Clare Housing, I had heard about it a long time ago. I had had one of their apartments before. You know, just coming home from prison, I didn't have nowhere to go.
The first 2 people to move in were Justina and her 3 kids.
Going out.
We can eat our own apartment.
And Aisha and her son.
On the 15th, I came here bright and early. They said be here at, I think it was 10. My ghetto self was here like 8:59. So when I got here and I got my keys, by me being the first one to sign up for this building, I was the first application. I was the first person. I was the first everything for this building. Thank you, baby. Woo! Let's go. My kids are my world, and I will go do everything for them. This day is not happy for me because I'm a survivor. But when they in trouble, survival mode kicks in, but it kicks in double. The key works, you see that? Welcome home. We're here. This building has brought me stability for my son. Happiness to wake up to my baby every day and he's happy, and he's smiling, and he's not worried about the mice jumping in the bed with him. All this was for him. Do anything for my babies. I did it. I was here with the grand opening. I was here when they cut the ribbon. I think I was the only client who made it my business to come. Like, I want to see. I'm nosy.
Hi. Hi.
I took on the task of picking up Justina and her 3 kids and all of their stuff and bringing them here.
I'm so excited to have my own place, and I still got thank you for my kid for giving us this place to live. We are so excited. One love to everyone, and we appreciate the hard work you guys do for us.
They are here and they are safe and they have a place to call home with consistency and not having to worry about where they're going to go tomorrow.
This way. Homelessness, addictive tendencies, which I was able to not cure, but handle in Clare Housing because I was given a gift of free housing when I had nowhere else to go. I found gratitude, and I still have that gratitude. I'm still looking at that gratitude today because this, you know, what an amazing place that I'm able to have. So that was pretty good, actually. This is the back alley looking up. So this is A-Mill Artist Lofts. These see those old bins from the old mill. It's very cool. I was unstable. Clare gave me the opportunity, I didn't have to take it, but they gave me the opportunity to discover the stability that I needed in my life again. That stability led to my new apartment across the way over by the stadium, which was wonderful. I loved it. But being around other artists, just being around other artists means that I can be myself. I just feel authentic here. This is the old Los Angeles painting. I made a print of it on an inkjet print and then collaged it onto a new painting. Minneapolis St. Paul, the old Minneapolis St. Paul. I've painted over this one, but I've used these prints in the collage of the new one. Everything evolves. We're all evolving. None of us stay the same. It's an absolute must in the universe. We evolve, we change. Very competitive to get in here because people want to live here. And I can see why. I'm able to do anything I want creatively, anything. What really got me was when the gentleman brought her to my home, a tear came to his eye. And I just knew that this cat, you know, if that meant that much to him, she's something else. And you know what? She is something else. Believe me, she has saved my life. And I have her today. And I am so grateful every day for that. You know, I just want to be an example for my brethren that there are opportunities to better yourself, even though it's the most difficult thing and lonely thing. Ultimately, you know, you're going to be able to help other people in the end, and that's really kind of the goal.
I had a spiritual awakening, you could say, after many years of suffering and putting myself through the gutter. I had a whole life before Claire. So I lived in an apartment. I then went through relapse and use, then homelessness. There was a time when all of this furniture in this apartment was, you'd walk in and you'd be disgusted. I was disgusted. And it was covered in trash and filth and drugs and things like that. The horns and the halo. You know, there's, I think every human being has that part of them, and so do I. It all depends on what happens in here. You know, Claire can become whatever I want it to be. That's the reality of it, because Claire is a gift. All it is it's a building. It is a building just like any other building.
The mental health care for years has felt like it was kind of an afterthought, but the reality is the mental health component of providing supportive services is right at the heart of the matter.
So when my mom died, that was my whole family in one person. The people at Claire witnessed that. And every day they would check in with me.
So I get the pleasure of building relationship and hearing these stories of folks who have struggled.
Before I went to treatment, he picked me up in his car and he took me shopping. And I cried. I'm like, that's something my mama would do. And then he wrote me this letter before I went to treatment, this card. He goes, shine on. And he goes, I'm a far cry from anyone's substitute mother, but Eric, I believe in you. The road ahead will be a challenge, but the reward will be a wonder to see. Don't let anyone dull your shine. That's how I know this is good and right. Hey, Jeff, give me huggies.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, how you doing?
Good.
Every stone that we rub across is meant to polish us.
To see that it meant that much to you, and that it still means that much to you, that was just a small little thing from my perspective. But clearly it meant the world to you.
Yeah, it does. Still does.
Yeah.
Well, I love you, Jeff. I got love for you, Jeff.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I really am.